Hello agents, and welcome to this short guide to get you started on Intruder. There's a lot you can learn when playing Intruder, but this video will help guide you through some of the basics of the game, direct you towards some important features of the maps, and help you master the skills of a successful agent. All maps have an objective that the intruders need to get to, which will either be a package that needs to be taken to an extract point, or a set of computers that need to be hacked, though some custom maps are just straight deathmatches. The guard's job is to protect these objectives from the intruders, whose job it is to do everything in their power to achieve their goal. As a guard or an intruder, you'll have plenty of weapons and gadgets to take care of the opposition. Your full arsenal will consist of an SMG, a high rate of fire, great in a firefight, a pistol, an essential tool for a silent intruder, or a door-blasting powerhouse for a guard, a non-lethal shotgun, a one-shot knockdown for disabling your opponents, a sniper rifle, a long-range death dealer, concussion grenades, they will ragdoll anyone in their explosion radius, a camera stick, can check around corners for anyone trying to sneak up on you, C4 charges, use them to set traps and ambushes, motion sensors, hide them and wait for the beep to know when to strike, smoke grenades, throw them down a corridor to hide your movement. Lockpick. Some doors are locked. Use this to bypass them. CS gas grenades. Ruins the aim of even the most veteran agents. A radio. The most important tool for communicating with your team. Bush camo. Makes you almost invisible in foliage. Binoculars. Take pictures to help your team or get a great landscape shot for your photography club. Riot shield, a defensive shield that blocks both bullets and explosions. And the banana. Be careful though, not every map supplies you with every gadget. You may have to search the area to find extra equipment. On Riverside, the guards have two objectives to defend. One is in the lab next to the guard's spawn, and the other is in the server room down in the basement. It's important to keep an eye on these packages. Once they've been taken, it can be tricky to find them again. Once the intruders take a package, they will have to extract them at either the docks or by the truck in the garden. On Riverside, both teams spawn with the same tools, an SMG, pistol, 2 concussion grenades, and 1 each of smoke and CS gas grenades. There are extra tools lying about the map for you to pick up. In the guard building, there are a few binoculars in the nearby offices. There is a sniper rifle on the top floor along with some extra ammo for it. There is a banana in the break room of the guard building. In the server room, where the package is, there is a non-lethal shotgun and a couple of red dot sights for your SMG. Nearby to the lower package in Lab C, there is a bush camo, which can be good for exploring the garden area without getting spotted. In the computer lab on the top floor, there is a riot shield. In the offices, near the intruder spawn, there are binoculars for the intruders to use, and a riot shield in this office as well. There will also be a note in one of these offices, which on it has the code for the security room. Inside the security room, at the end of the corridor, is a set of camera screens which show various angles throughout the building, and a sniper rifle with some ammo. There is another banana in the break room of the Intruder building, next to the door to the bridge. As you explore the two buildings, you will find a number of red dot sights for your SMGs. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled. Cliffside has a hacking objective, which means that the intruders have to make their way to 3 out of the 4 available computer systems to win. System A is near the guard spawn. System B is on the top floor across the hall from System A. System C is in the room next to the guard spawn and can be accessed through either the main hall or through a crawl space on the other side. System D is in the garage next to the intruder spawn and makes for a good start for any intruder looking to hack. As for equipment, both teams spawn with a riot shield, which can be used for either a push through the main hallway or as a defensive barrier for unexpected flanks. In the System C room, there is a shotgun and banana on top of this box, along with a red dot on this nearby box. In the room above the guard spawn, there is another shotgun and red dot sight on the desk. Like Riverside, there are other red dot sites lying about the map. Make sure to share them with your team. Mountainside is the biggest official map and has both extract and hacking objectives, but only one of them needs to be completed for the intruders to win. In this larger map, the intruders have to hack 4 out of 6 possible computer systems or capture one of the packages. The 2 packages are on the top floor, one in the room where the guards spawn and the other in the executive office on the other side of the building. As for the computer systems, System A, B, and C are on the lower floor, scattered through the offices. And systems D, E, and F are on the top floor. It's important to keep an eye on as many of the computers as possible so that you know exactly what objective the intruders are going for. The intruders and guards start on very different ends of the map, with the guards spawning in the main building to prepare their defences, and the intruders spawning on the bridge with a number of different ways to approach the building. In the guard spawn, there are 2 sets of binoculars, and more binoculars are scattered around the upstairs offices, useful for seeing what the intruders are doing on the bridge. Next to the guard spawn is a security room, with monitors showing camera feeds from throughout the main building. On the desks are a shotgun and a red dot sight. If you are a guard in the security room, you may notice a large red button on the wall after a few minutes. Pressing it will call in a helicopter to bomb the bridge, forcing any intruder off it. Next to the security room, there is a room that has some red dot sights, as well as the keypad that unlocks the sniper rifle. The code to unlock this keypad can be found in the executive office, where one of the briefcases are found. In the cafeteria area at the northwest of the building, where System E is found, there is a shotgun and a banana next to each other. The intruders on this map don't spawn with an SMG, so they will have to find extra weapons and gadgets around the map to help. On the bridge, there are several sets of binoculars and red dot sights, along with a gun case nearby that requires a code to open. The code can be found in similar looking guard posts near the end of these zip lines. Make sure to use your radio to communicate back to your teammates at the top of the bridge. While the intruders don't spawn with SMGs, some can be found outside the main building. There is one by this rock, and 2 in these buildings at the barracks. While it may look like there is only one extract point on the west side of the building, another one can be activated on the roof by the helicopter if you can find the code. There are several places to find the code throughout the building, such as in this office or in this barracks building. Look around and maybe you'll find a couple more locations. Once you have the code, the keypad to activate the helicopter extraction point is in the building on the roof. Mountainside is one of the largest maps, and communication with your team is vital if you want to succeed. Make sure to know where your team is at all times to make sure you're not caught out. Oceanside is another extract map, with 2 briefcases in the main building. One is in the basement, in the room next to the guard spawn, and the other is on the top floor of the house, in the master bedroom. The 2 extraction points are by the car next to the intruder spawn, and not too far away at the base of these rocks. On Oceanside, both teams spawn with a full inventory of gadgets, minus any concussion grenades. There are not many gadgets or tools to pick up in the house, other than a riot shield in the guard spawn, a shotgun on this middle floor shelf, and the usual red dot sights scattered about the building. The intruders also get 2 sets of binoculars at their spawn. The car extraction point can be moved inside the gate of the building by finding a code and inputting it in a keypad. The code can be found on the back porch beside these deck chairs. You will have to take the code to the kitchen on the middle floor of the house and input it into this keypad. Once you step outside, you'll see the car has moved much closer to the house, leading to an easy capture. There are dozens of custom maps that have been made by the Intruder community. From big to small, serious to goofy, these maps span every type of playstyle you might want. Custom maps will either have an extract objective, a hack objective, or they might just be a deathmatch. If you're unsure about what the objective might be, or where it is, try pressing O to bring up the objective screen. If that screen is blank, you can use the recently added objective markers, which can be seen when you are in spectator mode. If you enjoy a custom map, make sure to give it a like on the workshop page. A full list of the Intruder community-made maps will be linked in the description of this video. Using your motion sensors and C4 charges to set traps and ambushes is an integral part of the Intruder experience. As a guard, it is vital to rig objective rooms and common routes through the map to catch the intruders unaware and take them out before they can complete their objective. However, your sensors will also pick up if a teammate is walking past them, so be sure to confirm who is there before setting off your trap. Whether you're rigging as guard or intruder, it is important to keep as much of your rig out of sight and in a place difficult for your enemy to get to, or they might notice the trap before you get a chance to set it off. Try to put your sensors behind doors or cover. They will provide the best chance that an enemy triggers them for you. There are dozens of different ways to rig up a room or corridor. feel free to experiment with different sensor and C4 placements to perfectly optimize your ambushes. For more great tips on how to create effective rigs, check out this Steam guide. There will also be a link in the description to this. LMS, or Last Man Standing, is Intruder's Battle Royale mode. There are no teams, so make sure to take down anyone you see. When you join an LMS game, you will spawn in a random spot on the map and given a list of zones in the top right of the screen. You will need to reach one of these zones and touch it to become safe for that round. The zones are marked by these blue circles around the map. There are currently 3 LMS maps, one of which being the official map Riverside. In LMS, you don't spawn with any weapons or gadgets, just your camera stick and lockpick. If you want to be the round winner, you're going to have to explore the map to find guns and gadgets. The spawns for these weapons are random every round, so be on the lookout for anything you can find. It might be the difference between life and death. As the rounds go on and more players are eliminated, the number of safe zones available will get smaller, forcing the final players to confront one another. Make sure you don't get caught out just before reaching a safe zone, or use your rigging skills to set a trap if you get there first, just as long as you find the right equipment. Thank you for watching this Intruder guide. If you have any more questions, come and join the official Superboss Games Discord, where there are lots of people who are more than happy to help. Good luck, agents. I can't wait to see you out there.